most important things to us was that the sense of place was retained in this building. Everything in here should feel like it belongs here.
At Kovach Co, we're about storytelling, and here was this gem of a building with all this character.
When you're doing custom, you're fitting it to the space, you're fitting it to the need. It's over 100 years old, and it had a strong personality, and that's what makes it different from a lot of other projects, is the building really did tell us what to do. The Avery building was built in 1910. It was the Manitou Hotel on the upper 3 floors. The lower level had lived many different lives as the Bouquet Bar and a cigar shop, and the Boise Theater, which later became the Strand Theater. They quit operation in the 1960s and have basically been rotting in a state of decay since then. As the only standing historic hotel in Boise, ownership really wanted to make sure that it expressed the identity of those early years. We landed on about 1920 to 1935. It was probably the heyday of the structure. And with a few exceptions, most everything really fits into that era. Our role as interior designers is always to start by understanding what the clients are actually looking for. Although this is an incredibly unique project, it moves through our process like any other project would, building out a series of decisions that are going to set the course of the project.
I think the biggest challenge early on was just the deep dive of research that we needed to do, reviewing the architectural drawings, historical drawings, what few there were.
It was billed as this cutting-edge hotel for travelers. We really wanted to pay homage to something that wasn't overly luxurious, but very much of the people and of the time. One of our major references was a 1910 reproduction of a Sears Roebuck's catalog. What could somebody actually purchase in 1910? What was reasonable to think that it would ship across the West and be able to outfit a hotel in Boise, Idaho? One of these features was a latticework room divider, and in our suites, we didn't have enough room to build a proper wall, but we thought that this would be a historic way to tie something in with also creating a bit of division in the space. For us, it was such an incredible opportunity to be a part of the history of this building.
We know the state that the building was in that we inherited.
It's the only place in Boise where guests can sleep in the same rooms that our historic predecessors did. We took very seriously our role in this next era of the building, and it'll go on long after us.